I have recorded this fucking video 3 times, and every time OBS fucks me and doesn't record either the microphone or the desktop output. I'm going fucking insane. This video is cursed. So our story begins with a completely unrelated VTuber, and all he's doing for 7 minutes is talking about how fucking cool he thinks he is, while completely ignoring the fact that people are canceling him because he hangs out with people in the community who have been alleged to be kitty diddlers. And I regret even showing his fucking face on screen, because everything he's saying and doing across his entire platform is blatant clout chasing, and I fucking hate it. But why this is relevant is because it kicks off the events that lead to the story advertised in the title and thumbnail of this video, and that is DuncanCantDie quote retweeting saying, "I'm coming out of private and back to the net for this. I'm going to stream on this topic tomorrow. People are calling Shizzy and the Pokemon Cypher boys pedophiles because D1 was in the Cypher one year, all because Shizzy pointed out there's a lot of racism in VTubing." And after making that post, he says this, saying he's gonna get sued for showing the publicly available face of a VTuber and saying, "Remember this public video of this lady? She's a VTuber now and this is her, is crazy." They're even calling it doxing. This being a reference to one of his previous posts where he says he's gonna, quote, "drop a nuke on the VTubing community" and release a video, "Everything Wrong with VTubers" on May 10th. Now, before we go any further, it's important to know what we're talking about. One of the quote-unquote nukes that was dropped on the VTubing community is a clip of Amelia Watson on her past life account saying the N-word. And although I'm not going to play the video so as to not reveal Watson's real face, I don't believe that would benefit the content creator. I believe that could only potentially harm them. I will play the clip and let you decide for yourselves.
And they're talking to each other like across this 15-foot gap. And so the one behind me is just yelling. He's just like saying random shit like, "Man, I'm gonna fuck these twinks and fucking gay ass niggas." And it's and he's like, "Oh, these kids on crystal meth, man, I'd eat that pussy like a bacon egg sandwich." It was really funny.
So I do want to point out a couple of things. Number one, the comment section is shockingly actually on the content creator side here, saying half the comments, "No, delete this, you're going to ruin her hacking career." The other half, "lol, based." It just proves this is not something the community really gives a shit about. Now, although I encourage you to share your own opinion about exactly how offensive that clip was, I am going to give my own take. And even though I feel like I would be able to give this take regardless of my race, because it's tangentially relevant to what we're discussing, I should point out I am mixed race, Black and Jewish if it matters, and in my opinion, if we assume this past life identity is true, and that really was Watson, she wasn't slinging slurs at someone in an effort to be racist or be bigoted or demean or belittle someone. She was literally quoting someone and telling a funny story. Is it extremely cringe when people whiter than mashed potatoes casually say nigga? Yeah, but there's a difference between being cringe and being hateful. And on the spectrum of racism, I'ma give Watson the nigga pass on this one. Agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. But our story does continue. The comment section has a massive conversation about whether or not sharing a picture of someone's face counts as doxing. Some people saying that her face counts as identifying information. Other people saying knowing someone's previous online identity isn't doxing. This is publicly available information that was already accessible that they posted themselves. And I will let you, the comment section, bicker and argue and kill each other over the what does and does not count as doxing. I fucking hate semantic arguments. But I am going to fast forward through all this drivel and get to this point. Apparently, at some point, Shizzy deleted that video of Watson saying the N-word, who I assume is the god. I don't care enough to read through 50 goddamn comments to double check who they're talking about. I don't care. I cannot express in words how little I fucking care. But at some point, they deleted that video. And Duncan says, "Just for you and you alone, I'm gonna find the shit Shizzy deleted and buy ads to show that the old YouTuber and the new VTuber are the same person. Then you can try and call the police on me for the illegal act of doxing. Deal, or do you want to back off this dumb fuck point?" To which RIP, the person he's been arguing with for eons of goddamn comments, says, do it. I hope you do. You'll be painting a target on your back like I never could. Which, I agree, people in the VTuber community get very upset when you talk about the past life of VTubers. Even though that taboo is largely dying, it's only dying because there have been many recent instances where it is beneficial to the content creator to talk about their past life, because in their past life, they got fucked. This is not a situation where talking about their past life benefits the creator, and as such, people are probably going to get pissed. So if nothing else, I do agree with RIP in this specific statement. I have no opinion about anything else he said because, to be honest, I didn't read half of it because I just don't give a shit. Fast forwarding past all the drivel, we get to this quote retweet where he says, "Do any of you even know a goddamn thing about the VTuber who was supposedly, quote, doxxed? This guy wants me to ask y'all about her." And who replies, "But the same motherfucker who told him to ask his followers." And this won't shock you, they keep fucking arguing for another arduous number of fucking tweets. It truly does go on, and full transparency, I didn't read most of them. Rapidly fast forwarding in the conversation, we get this tweet. A reminder that I'm spreading this because y'all told me to. And then he posts a link to a document which contains information about Watson, information about her past life as a VTuber, and then connects that to her past life as an IRL content creator. And I am not going to be posting the link to that document in my comments section because I don't think it benefits the content creator to share that information. But if Amelia Watson does graduate, and it will benefit her, I will absolutely publicly release her past VTuber life in a video so that you can all transfer your following from the current channel to her new channel, because that would benefit Watson. Now, after Duncan posted that link containing a bunch of past life information about a very popular cover corp talent, people in the comments section immediately ripped him to shreds, such as posting the link to where you can report harassment directly to cover corp. Flawless move, 10 out of 10. Bird about to get hit with the spiciest of cease and desists. Can you spell cease and desist for me? Good luck getting sued. Bro is absolutely getting cooked. And this is where VTuber Cringe gets involved, where he posts some screenshots of their conversation. And he says, "Keep going, dun cunt. Fuck around and find out." And then VTuber Cringe goes on an absolute fucking tear, posting a shitload of screen caps and clips from Duncan's stream. Wave for the troglodyte chat! And although he does post multiple clips, there's only a couple that I give a shit about, and that's the ones we're gonna watch right now.
So that's it. She said the M word with the hard R. This is Amelia Watson. This is her face. This is who she is. It's not stopping.
Now, maybe Duncan watched a different video than I did, but that's the one that I was able to find. And when I watched it, it was not with the hard R, and there was context for why she used it. It was a quote. And then things go fully off the fucking rails, as Duncan says he's going to use his connections with Capcom to try and get Amelia Watson fucking fired.
Japan gaming industry, who these guys have to fucking capitulate to. But y'all gotta remember, I'm the Monster Hunter boy. I've got Capcom in my corner. I'm friends with some of literally the executives at Capcom. They invite me to Tokyo Game Show every year. Like, nah, I got this. I can actually probably get in contact. I'm gonna see if I can go via Capcom or go via one of the other companies I used to work with. And I'm gonna see if I can get in proper contact with these people and be like, this is what one of your streamers is doing. This is what one of your streamers' audiences is doing. This is how it affects people. This is why Capcom won't be working with any of your YouTubers. I don't have much clout, but very specific clout with a few very specific companies. I don't have clout in like the equipment space or anything like that, except for the little bit I do. I used to be able to get anybody an Elgato sponsorship. To be honest, I got Patty an Elgato sponsorship because we were getting drunk together in Germany. I was getting drunk with the Elgato guys, and I'm like, Patty's great, you should sponsor him. And they messaged him on the day and sponsored him.
Bro thinks having a tiny amount of clout with Capcom makes him a fucking supervillain, apparently. Now, for far longer than I care to scroll past, this dude has been on a fucking tear, non-stop posting on Twitter, arguing with people. He's defending his friends. He's arguing about lolicons. He's arguing about doxing and getting sued. Like, he truly just will not shut the fuck up. And cringe begets even more cringe as someone challenged him to a duel with fucking Bakkens, wooden training katanas. And even though, just to be clear, I don't like Duncan, he is correct. That is fucking cringe, dude. Although I do just want to say, when he tries to make a point saying, this is you, VTuber community, this is what you look like. Yeah, fucking cringy weebs. What the fuck did you expect? I like how he posts this like it's some big fucking revelation that VTuber fans are cringy fucking weebs. Like, I wear that shit like a badge of honor, dude. I fully admit I'm a cringy weeb. I do find it hilarious that his gamer tag is DuncanCantDie. And given how many people he's made absolutely furious with him, it's not outside the realm of possibility that someone's gonna put that thesis to the test. For legal reasons, that's a joke. That's not a threat. Arguably, that's not all there is to the story, but that's about as much of the story as I can physically stomach before I actually vomit from cringe. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys!